Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my video selling my Slayer loot tab. This is my loot from around 400 hours of Slayer, and I'm selling it because Archaeology has been announced for the 30th of March. With Archaeology being announced, I want as much money as I can for the skill, so we're selling our Slayer tab. As you can see here, this is our tab. We do have 637 mil cash in there. I got this when I sold some herbs when they were at their all-time high with the 120 herb lore and farming update. And I've also sold a couple of items here and there. So that money is just sitting there from a couple of things that I've sold, like keys to the crossing and stuff like that. I've kept the rest of my loot tab in items. As you can see, it has the raptor keys, then we have the hex hunter bow, wyvern crossbow, sand, 24 blood shards, all of the boots from glaciers, 4 cinderbanes, 6 dragon limbs, and then tons of skilling items, loads of logs, loads of potions, herbs, secondary ingredients, bones. Everything you can get from Slayer pretty much is in this tab, because when we scroll down there's more stuff like gems and dragon hide and bolt tips and then loads of alkaballs, etc. And I'm going to be selling all of it in this video. Let's see how much money we can get from it all. I'm probably estimating around like 3 bill or something. We'll see how much it actually sells for though. Our first price check, 1.34 bill in 28 stacks of items. Our biggest stuff here would be the hex hunter bow, 24 blood shards, 4 cinderbanes. We've got 51 mil in black dragon hide. That's pretty cool to see. Then we have 136 mil in onyx bolt tips, 75 in hydrix. Loads more money in uncut dragonstones. There's 54 mil there, 32 mil in uncut diamonds. It's nice to see lots of money in loads of different items, right? That is a big inventory. With it being double XP, certain items are selling higher than normal if you slow sell them especially. So I'm just going to slow sell all of the items that I have. For example, the uncut diamonds didn't all insta sell. So I'm just going to leave them in there and let them sell over time. Same applies with any item that I'm selling. There's no point in insta selling my items, otherwise I'll lose so much money. Damn, dragon limbs are going up. I sold 6 for 32 mil, so that's 6 mil each. That is actually really awesome. What the hell? Armadillo battle staff sold a decent amount over mid as well. Very nice. Even the glacier boots are pretty damn close to mid. That's a tiny bit under. I lost like 1 mil. That's really good. I thought they were going to sell a lot less than that. Same applies with the Glaven. They sold pretty well too. I'm alright with this. Damn, 19.9 mil in visages. I got so many from celestial dragons and stuff, man. I slow sold my cinderbanes at 42 mil each, which means I got 168 mil for them. I may have been able to have sold them a little bit higher, but it did take a while to sell them even at this price, so I'm happy with that. The second price check isn't quite as hefty as the first one, but 615 mil is still a big inventory. As you can see here, there's a lot of money in loads of different items. The boot add-ons being a decent chunk. Even stuff like hand cannons are good money. Blaster fusion boots, all of the logs, all of the supplies for skilling, all add up over time. For instance, 65 mil in dinosaur bones, 34 mil in reinforced dragon bones, 25 mil in battle staves. Even the arrows, rune arrows, I have like 22 mil worth if I sell them to the store, because they sell for 153 each there. So good all around, man. So when it comes to arrows especially, it's typically better to sell them to the fletching store. As you can see, they were 138 GP mid, but I can sell them to the store for 153. So that made me an extra 2 mil just by selling them to the store instead of the GE. But when it does come to things like runite bolts, the store only buys them for 90 GP, and you can see on the GE they sell for 150. That's because these bolts are tipped and stuff and they're actually useful, whereas the rune arrows are kind of useless. Oh man, dinosaur bones are selling over mid as well. Yeah, I love to see it. I didn't actually expect that. The Glaven wingtips sold a decent amount over mid as well, over 5 mil each for these. Another price check, another 194 mil in random items. Good. The price checks are getting worse, obviously, because I'm getting less and less items, and then I'm selling the worst ones now. But this last price check is 104 mil. Then we'll just sell the rest of our dribs and drabs over time. Still a decent amount of money. 100 mil in one inventory is still lovely. Blood shards have finished selling at mid, and that is 260 mil. Yeah, boy. When it comes to some of my rune salvage and dragon items, I'm just going to alchem in my alchemizers, as I think that'll be a little bit more profit than selling them on the GE, especially in bulk. So I'll get some money from these and come back here and collect from it once they're done, I guess. There we go. In the alchemizers alone, 16 mil from the first one that I chucked money in, and the second one has 8.8, and it's near enough done, so that will give me another decent amount from the offhand battle axes. I think they out pretty well, to be honest. So that'll be another couple of mil in the battle axes. I'm happy. Oh, I forgot about the inner adrenaline crystals. That is 20 mil just sitting there. Oh, I love it, man. This is at the bottom of my loot tab. I forgot I even had it. I also had 12 full Triskies to open to see if I could get anything nice. Worst comes to the worst, I still get the 12 elite clues, which is good. Well, turns out I didn't get anything nice. I mostly got stone spirits, and that is absolutely garbage. 1.8 mil for 12 Triskies. It's a good job they give guaranteed elites, otherwise they'd be so bad. Just slow selling the last dribs and drabs of stuff like fellstalk seeds, the Dagonoth hides, blowpipe feathers, chitin, stuff like that. Things that take a while to sell, I'm just slow selling it all at the moment. Alright, I've sold pretty much everything in my tab. There's a couple of things that haven't sold yet, but it'll be very minimal addition to the money we've made. And as you can see, we have a max cash tag and 980 mil left over. That means we made 3.12 billion GP from 400 hours of Slayer. So if we break that down, 3.1 mil over 400 hours was around 7.75 million GP an hour while going for all of these different Slayer logs. I still have a decent amount of Slayer logs to do, including the Wilderness one that's going to take ages. I'm one item away from the Lost Lands and Dungeons log, which is the Bone Blowpipe. So I'm close to some logs, it's just taken a very long time to get those last items. But I will continue the Slayer grind. Hopefully we'll be able to finish off one log before Archaeology. But that's a decent chunk of money to use towards Archaeology, and I might sell my clue tab soon as well. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Give it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new for loads of future content all related to RuneScape 3. And until next time, see ya.